The War Council of the Veltharan Empire assembled in their obsidian chamber, a place where the fates of 1,000 worlds had been sealed. Emperor Zixthar, his scales shimmering with bioluminescent fury, raised his primary manipulator to silence the gathered warlords. "The humans," he hissed, his translator rendering his words into the 73 languages of the assembled species, "have refused our ultimatum. They will not yield their colony worlds. They will not pay tribute. They mock our authority." A rumble of approval echoed through the chamber. The Veltharan Empire had dominated this sector of the galaxy for 4 millennia. Species rose and fell at their command. Entire civilizations had been reduced to archaeological curiosities when they dared defy the Empire's will. "We shall crush them," declared General Cormix, his battle scars gleaming proudly. "As we crushed the Brinthari, as we obliterated the Kesh Collective." "How many ships does this humanity possess?" asked Admiral Thexnor. "Our intelligence suggests approximately 12,000 combat vessels," reported the intelligence minister. "Primitive fusion drives, kinetic weapons, some early plasma technology. They've only achieved faster-than-light travel within the last 2 of their centuries." Laughter erupted. The Empire maintained a fleet of over 3 million warships, each crewed by warriors bred for combat across 10 generations. "Send them our formal declaration of war," Emperor Zixthar commanded. "Let them know that in 48 standard hours, we shall begin their annihilation." Ambassador Maria Chen sat in her modest office aboard the human diplomatic station orbiting Nova Geneva, reviewing crop reports from the agricultural worlds. Her coffee had gone cold again, and she was debating whether to replicate another cup when her comm chimed. "Ambassador, Priority 1 message from the Veltharan Empire," her aide announced, his voice tight with tension. Maria glanced at the chronometer. 11:47 a.m. station time. "Patch it through." The holographic display materialized, showing Emperor Zixthar in all his terrifying glory, surrounded by his war council. The message was pre-recorded, as expected from a species that valued theatrical presentation. "Humanity," the Emperor intoned, "you have defied the Veltharan Empire for the last time. We hereby declare total war upon your species. In 48 hours our fleets will darken your skies, your worlds will burn. Your civilization will become a cautionary tale whispered among the stars. This is your only warning. There will be no negotiation. There will be no mercy." The hologram flickered out. Maria sat quietly for a moment, then pressed her comm. "Get me Admiral Okonkwo at Fleet Command. And someone please bring me a fresh coffee. This is going to be a long day." Her aide appeared at the door, his face pale. "Ambassador, shouldn't we? They just declared war. Shouldn't we be evacuating? Calling Earth? Before lunch?" Maria asked, raising an eyebrow. "Don't be ridiculous. The Veltharan Declaration follows their traditional format, 48 hours notice. We've got time. Besides, I'm starving, and the commissary is serving that excellent mushroom risotto today. But Ambassador, tell Admiral Okonkwo I'll need to speak with her at 2 p.m. That gives us time to eat and review the files properly." 6 hours later, Maria sat across from Admiral Jessica Okonkwo via holographic conference. Between them floated tactical displays of Veltharan fleet positions, strategic resources, and historical battle data. "They're serious," Admiral Okonkwo said, though her tone suggested mild annoyance rather than fear. "They're already mobilizing 70,000 ships for the first wave." 70,000, Maria repeated, sipping her coffee. "That's, about 2.3% of their total fleet? Give or take. They probably expect it to be overkill." Maria pulled up the psychological profile of Emperor Zixthar. He's a traditionalist, bound by honor codes, believes in overwhelming force as a demonstration of power, so he's never encountered an enemy that actually fought back effectively. Not in the last 2,000 years, according to their own histories. Maria smiled grimly. "Admiral, what's our current defensive posture?" "The 3rd, 7th, and 9th fleets are already positioned along the likely approach vectors. We've had contingency plans for a Veltharan conflict since first contact. Our deep space monitoring stations picked up their fleet movements about 8 hours before they sent the declaration." 8 hours before? "We've been reading their encrypted military traffic for 3 years now. Frankly, Ambassador, their operational security is embarrassingly poor. They've been the apex predator for so long they've forgotten how to hide." Maria leaned back, considering. You know what the real tragedy is? We didn't want this. We offered trade, cultural exchange, mutual defense pacts. We would have been happy to be left alone. They see it as weakness, Admiral Okonkwo said. Species don't say no to the Veltheran Empire and survive. Then they haven't been paying attention. Maria pulled up the final screen, humanity's actual military capacity. Not the outdated intelligence the Veltherans possessed, but the real numbers. 48,000 combat vessels currently active, with another 30,000 in reserve. Advanced AI-assisted tactical systems. Weapons technology reverse-engineered from 6 different species designs and improved upon. Stealth capabilities the Veltherans didn't even know were possible. And most importantly, 3 generations of veterans who'd cut their teeth fighting each other in the brutal conflicts that preceded humanity's unification. Humans hadn't learned warfare from conquering primitives. They'd learned it from fighting themselves, and they'd gotten very, very good at it. "What are your orders, Ambassador?" Admiral Okonkwo asked. Maria thought about the Emperor's message. No negotiation, no mercy. "When they arrive," she said quietly, "give them one chance to withdraw. Just one. If they refuse," she met the Admiral's eyes. "Remind them why Earth's apex predator isn't the biggest or the strongest. It's the one that learns, adapts, and never stops fighting." "Understood. I'll prepare the fleets." As the hologram faded, Maria looked out at the stars. Somewhere out there, 70,000 Veltharan warships were burning toward human space, carrying warriors who'd never known defeat. She almost felt sorry for them. Almost. But first, she really did need to finish that risotto.